Yes, guys, this is the instant reaction as Newcastle win 5, I repeat, 5-1 against West Ham down at the London Stadium. We had a huge win at St James's Park at the weekend when we beat Manchester United 2-0. That was a huge 3 points. It was a huge win. It was a huge boost in our race for that top 4 spot, and we have now got 3 away games in a row. The first was West Ham, then it's Brentford, then it's Aston Villa, and it's going to be a tough run. And we're going into this one, I'm thinking if we can just come out of this, pick up the win, pick up 3 points. We won 5-1. We scored 5 goals. Amazing, elated. Wednesday night, love it. We'll go out there, almost the same lineups, a couple of changes. We saw Wilson come in for Isaac. I've seen a few people on Instagram and Twitter saying, is that the right way to go? Well, it worked. West Ham actually come out quite quick in the first few minutes where they actually hit the post after about 45 seconds, and I'm thinking, they're up for it today. Yeah, they aren't going to make it easy for us. We know at St James's Park we create the atmosphere, we control the game. First few minutes I'm thinking, it might be tough. Not for long, because we get the ball back, we cross it in. Wilson, the man who's come in for Isaac, and the man who came on late in the Manchester United game and scored a goal, he scored again. Wilson loves to score against West Ham. It's the Premier League team he scored the most goals against, and he got 2 today. The first one, ball comes in, unmarked, headers it down. I said this in my preview, he knows where to stand, and it sounds ridiculous, but the fact is, although Wilson isn't an Isaac, doesn't run around players as much as he used to, he hasn't got the pace as much as he used to, but he knows where to stand, and it works, and the ball comes in, he heads it in the corner, and it's 1-0 up, despite the fact that they came out quick. A couple of minutes later, we're 1-0 up, and I'm thinking, this will be our day. What happens next? The other player who didn't start against Manchester United, Willock, didn't play. Joe Linton did, and who scores? Joe Linton does. Joe Linton beats the offside, takes it round the keeper, puts it in the back of the net. So, I tell you what, at this point, I don't question Eddie Howe's lineups anymore. Eddie Howe does what he wants, and it always seems to work, because the 2 players he brought in for today's game both scored a goal within the first 12 minutes. Joe Linton beats the offside. It went to VAR. They were showing it as if he might have been offside. He was so onside. And as well, huge credit to Joe Linton, because a couple of years ago, and I remember that Spurs goal where he's almost like fluffed it in the net. He's literally taken it on around the keeper, finished the ball, starts to half celebrate. 2-0 up. One of my mates got the shots in at 2-0 up, and I'm thinking, this will be a good night. What happens next? We're playing all right. We've got most of the ball. And then Antonio goes and scores and makes it 2-1. I'm thinking, maybe it won't be quite as plain sailing as I hoped. We go into half-time 2-1 up. We're still away from home. And as much as we were on top in the first half, we've got to seal it. We've got to get out there quick. Second half, get the goal, make it count. And we did it straight away. The Fabianski passes it out. Jacob Murphy, you know what it is, Jacob Murphy has had some stick in the past for whether he's qualities. I tell you what, he works hard. He's a Newcastle fan. I watched him and Sean Longstaff give their best ever top 5 Newcastle players of the day. He loves it. Him walking out of the Man U game going, what time is it for the time wasting? Him laughing off the Southampton bloke who was wasting time. Jacob Murphy is just living the dream. He's just living the dream, and he comes out, he puts the pressure on the ball, he nicks it quick. It's as plain as you like. Square ball to Callum Wilson, bang, 3-1. As soon as the second half started, I'm like, right, we're in gear now. This is it now. We've won the game. Let's see how far we can take it. Let's see how we can, take the game right till the end. Eddie Howe, as he always seems to do at the moment, is makes a change with 3 players. He brings on Gordon, Isak, and another. But the main man that matters was Isak. The ball comes out. Fabianski once again passes it out. Great touch from Isak. Fabianski's way out of his net, and Isak quite happily lifts the ball over the top and makes it 4-1. Wow. And if that wasn't enough, Mr. Joe Linton, the man who, as I said, came in today after having a bit of a break because of his bans, scores 2 goals tonight. Scores 2 goals, gets it another, and makes it 5-1. Wow. What a game. What a result. As I say, we love the home games. Everyone at St James's Park. I mean, you talk about Manchester United, bloody Gary Neville coming out and saying that it was one of the best atmospheres he's ever said in a home crowd. I felt it. I felt it at that game, and it was huge. And we've gone away to West Ham, and I spoke about this in my preview. As big of a win that was, we need to keep it going. That's the thing. We still have a season to play. I've no doubt that game took a lot of it out of a lot of players, and we needed to go in tonight and keep it going, keep the momentum going, keep the faith in what we are trying to achieve this season. Like, look, West Ham have not had a great season, but they've got good players. And they won the last game against Southampton, so they're coming in off a win. We're coming in after 3 wins in a row. We've made it 4 wins in a row with a 5-1 win. I'm a happy man. And we now go into Brentford away this weekend, which, I'll say it again, I said it before the West Ham game. It didn't prove to be a tough game in the end, but I expect the game against Brentford to be a tough game. We will have to be on form, and as far as I'm aware, the lads are staying down in London. Eddie Howe is not bringing them home from London back to home to train them back again. I think they're going to try and source a training ground down there so that they're not having to deal with the travel. So they've got a few nights away, hopefully not on the beers, just to train and work towards the next game at Brentford. Let me know your thoughts on the game down below. I'll say it again. A 5-1 win to Newcastle. Enjoy it. Look forward to the game. I'll have the preview ahead of Brentford at the weekend. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.